So I think there is another reason beyond what Sally and Susan mentioned, and I agree with both the points they made, that we need to look at. And this is the fact that it's not enough for women in any industry to look at breaking through the glass ceiling. We need to actually change workplaces. Right now, if you think of it, workplaces were designed by men, and they are not working. They are not working for women, they are not working for men, they are not working for polar bears, they are not sustainable. You know, they are fueled by burnout and stress, and there is this delusion that men build workplaces on, based on the false science that in order to succeed, in order to achieve, in order to get to the top, you have to burn out in the process. And all the science proves otherwise. So that creates a kind of macho culture of exhausted, burnt-out men acting out. Because we can say that from ourselves. When we are exhausted and burned out, we are acting out. I know from myself, I'm more impatient, I'm more reactive, I'm not as empathetic, I'm not as kind, and it's inevitable. It's just that's how the human operating system was designed. Human beings are not machines. Ever since the first industrial revolution, and you've written beautifully, Nikki, about the fourth, we thought we could treat human beings like machines and minimize downtime. But, you know, downtime is a feature of the human operating system. It's not a bug. I mean, remember, look at the myth of creation, you know. God worked very hard and created heaven and earth in 6 days, and then she took the 7th day off. We need to remember that and to apply it in what we're doing. That's why I wanted to launch an entire company about that, because on top of it, the data shows that women internalize stress more. We have a harder time dealing with stress because we're more perfectionists, we're unfortunately more judgmental of ourselves. So we have 40% of women in stressful jobs have a greater risk of heart disease, and 60% have a greater risk of diabetes. So we need to change the workplaces, otherwise women themselves take themselves out of the process. Look at the numbers of women who leave before they reach the top.